Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching.
No, I don't like bots, but at least I can still get wood. Also, hi burgers. It's Monday! Which is kind of the opposite of Friday, isn't it? I don't want trains coming in here yet. I got rid of my landfill because I didn't need it. Nothing I was doing needed landfill. And now we see I need landfill. So let's bring down a train that can give me landfill. King Finerb. Alright, well, you work. We'll get stuck to move on. Oh, look, stuck is stuck. Of course, stuck is stuck. Figure I trashed a whole bunch of chests, so I'm gonna need them. Oh, I deleted that upgrade planner. I need green inserters. I don't have them. Answers I have not. I didn't get after this need for green inserters fast enough, so now I have to wait for Lycum to get his lazy ass down here. I am eventually gonna need moustache. I don't see that I'm gonna need Mucky or that nameless one. What's missing? Nothing. Try that again. A thing that I am surprised I don't have. You jerks. You need power poles, King? Yeah, you do. Cautious Dan. Welcome. Yeah, it's more combinators than I wanted. It's intended to control when a train shows up, because the design is that each of these is a independent, if you will, process. So copper train unloads here, copper cable gets created here and sent to this train. And these combinators do a bunch of things like primarily they watch over their wagon, if you will. This is one wagon. And they decide whether to call one train or two trains. The red light indicates that this train should be called. The purple indicates that this wagon is what is causing a train to be called. It's just additional information for me. The V is an averager so that these things all unload evenly. And then these things let me have a standard. All of this is identical across all of my unloaders. Every one of these unloaders, regardless of what it's unloading, this, well, not fluids, but this is unloading belts and this is unloading inserters. All of this is identical across these. The difference is housed in this one combinator. And so this one combinator houses the type of material being unloaded and the stack size of that material. S1 says what's the number that you need stack size times this value tells me when to call a train. S2 is stack size times this value tells me when to call a second train. So it's 50%, it's 75% and 50%. EI and DI are when any train and any wagon is saying, hey, I'm empty, like when this purple light is on, then it'll call a train. So I can call either one train or two trains using this design. It also requires that the train itself be semi-intelligent in that its programming is such that it will stick around till it's empty or time has passed or it's inactive. because I don't have balancers in between. You see, when this belt set is unloaded, there's no balancer between this and the next one. So I'm not treating the train as an entire entity. I'm treating the wagon as an independent entity on the train, with the intent being that I can extend this because it's this weird looking 383 train. It looks like this: locomotive, wagon, wagon, locomotive, wagon, wagon, locomotive. So this portion of the train is tileable. I can just, if I needed to, if I needed more bandwidth and I was to start over because I'm not refactoring all this crap again, I could just add another one on, and then I would have a longer train with the same basic design. And the locomotive in between is there so that I can have not a bunch of spaghetti. They're pretty much straight through because this 12 beacon lines up with eating half of this locomotive, and this 12 beacon eats the other half of that locomotive. So this locomotive is essentially a spacer that is allowing me to have a 12 beacon design that is pretty close to a straight line. Unload, do your thing, load back up. With, because the output of this is the input of something else, right? Because these copper cables go to green circuits and red circuits. There's like them. Give me these green inserters, big boy. Oops. Green and gears. Yeah, well, I've got something I can insert into you. Especially considering you've got that extra gap now. Then the king over here. Gonna ride like him. So right there. I got some copper trains in storage I can send on their way. Logistics is turned off. I'm I am gonna go back to my factory and see if I can get some more spooters built. Oh, look, stuck is stuck. So I'll go to BAM and I'll see if I can get those. I'll teleport back and I'll see if I can get those spiders. How many more I can get online? And I just remembered I needed to shut this in half. Only need 80 of these online, and that's right there. I designed these to be able to say fill up an output belt. Turns out filling up an output belt is 20,000 science a minute. I don't have a need for 20,000 science a minute right now. So I don't mind that those things sit there, but I don't want them to work. So I've cut the red in half. I think I cut the blue in half by turning their trains off. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, version 2. Question burgers is where do I put them on my hotbar? But I don't think that matters. Thank you. Yeah, I realized that after I said it. Ah, no, that's not the right one. Unfortunately, I can't see how many there are because the game doesn't let you select them. So I don't know how many spiders I've got here. Somewhere between 1 and 100. You are Captain Obvious. Count the legs. Oh, well, to be what I want, it needs to be 24 of them. So I don't think that's 24. I also think this was a bad idea. Terrible idea. Because now that I have it, how am I going to fill it? How am I going to do what I want to do, which is transfer all the steel into these things and then transfer all the steel out without some horrific process? Shit. We'll do these 3 and then call it. Alright, if I can get one more leg, I'm out of here. Just so I have my 2 legs back. I don't need my 2 legs back. I don't even need this leg. I need 3 of these, so... I think that's all I need here. Alright, you turds. Have a nice walk. I don't know why I'm bothering with this, because you're not going to be there for 30 freaking years. Alright, so how do I want to handle this? I don't want... these to unload. I do want these to load, but there's no train they're going to go in. Now, normally I would just start shooting things. But these guys are actually making good time. So my long-term plan is to take something like this. I haven't worked out the details of it yet. And it's going to go somewhere around here. Now, normally I wouldn't put a T-junction right next to an intersection. It's just really bad. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Screenshot might work. One, two, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's looking like 16. I am looking at, yeah. Music to play. All right, we'll give this a try. Might not be what I want, but it's here. All right. I was going to empty out my inventory here of things I don't want going in there. See how well I can do this. That's annoying. Okay, it remembered it. Okay, I can look there to see if it's full. Still think I'm better off just shooting all this crap. I think they're all full. I think they're awful. Yes, yes, that's what I think. I don't think there's room for any more in these things. Well, that one's getting a little bit. I don't know what to do next, but I don't think I did what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go over here and diddle with this. Well, actually, I think I did get part of what I wanted. 24 wouldn't be enough, even if I had counted them correctly. Because that didn't account for the fact that there's going to be some being pulled out of these. Alright, so now I have reasonable confidence that I will not be picking up any steel. I don't know if this is worth my time. Or it's just shooting these things. I mean, it is steel. They do have some value. It would take me longer to rebuild them than it would to destroy them or to transfer them. Well, the iron I'm definitely shooting. Oh, look, stuck is not stuck. Yes, I am, Captain True. It's a matter of time management. I need to move these things. It takes me less time to destroy and rebuild than it does to build a new one. I'm not really sure what to do about the steel, how to save it and all that. But the iron, the copper cables, that stuff all got whacked. Yeah. Poor quality. Hi, Crunch Tech. Wrong button. So I have to open you, select all of you, paste, and paste. And you were supposed to hold 2 of these. Oh, this is tedious. Sorry, Steel. I don't think you're going to survive this experience. I don't see this as a time-effective way to do things. Because I've also got to put all this crap back. And this is all taking time. there was a way to easily do this, I would, but I'm not seeing it. So, I think I'm done with that. Buy steel. I'm gonna see what I can do about not wasting chests. Yes, Captain True. What happened is, oh, I'm sorry, Tech. I didn't see your response. What happened is I got red and green and gray, you know, automation, logistics, and military, and then I got blue science online, and I did some math that I should have done at the beginning, which is I actually created a spreadsheet. And so I grossly underestimated how much iron and steel I needed, and now I'm scrambling to cover for that. Because what I used to have was I had um, two iron patches and one loader, one double loader like this that was actually one short, and it was 64 smelters, right? And they're all beaconed and, that stuff. So I brought up Kirk and I did the red science, and I've got a spreadsheet that says for iron mines, for red science, or for iron smelting rather, iron furnaces, I need 37 for red science and 372 for green science and 562 for gray science, of which 64 will then get used for steel. But then blue science goes to 594, so I need as much in blue science as I do in red science or gray science. But then I looked at purple. At 10,000 science a minute, I need 3,500 iron furnaces. And so I've got purple all laid out. I could build purple if I really wanted to. There's the purple science. And there's no way I could feed it.